Most of the people think that a keyboard is just a keyboard. Well, it is, and me being no exception, I also used to think the same until I started using a mechanical keyboard. So here are some suggestions if you are planning to switch to a mechanical keyboard. To give a fair reason for buying this keyboard, we need to go back a month ago. I just looked up on the internet for a new keyboard because the current one was a little bit old and some of the keys were malfunctioning, and here it is. This is the cheapest one I could find as of right now, which is the Redragon K167 Fizz. Not this Fizz, this one. This is a 60% mechanical keyboard, which means that it doesn't have a numpad. Now personally I don't have a problem with this, but if you are someone who uses the numpad, then I'll suggest you going for a 100% keyboard. About the 60% one, this is really small, compact, cute AF, and does not take up a lot of space on the desk unlike your mom. Coming to the switches, this keyboard uses the Redragon red switches, and here is a sound test. Now this is not the best switch available in the market, but when compared to the price point, it sounds pretty good. Definitely 1000 times better than a membrane or a rubber keyboard. For those of you who are new to this stuff, may sound hilarious to you that why will a person care about the sound of a switch, but it's like one of the thing which someone likes and is unexplainable to the other person. Moving on to everyone's favorite part, the RGB. This keyboard has per key RGB, which basically means every switch has an individual light which can be controlled via software or on the keyboard itself. There are multiple modes in this keyboard. First, we have a couple of touch sensitive modes. Then we have some rainbow modes. And lastly, some crazy patterns if you are into something like that. Also, you can control it via software which is provided by Redragon itself, and let me tell you, it is a whole another ball game. There are so many controls that you might feel like a geek. You can set macros or assign a particular key to perform a task, and how can I forget, you can create your own pattern on this keyboard. Here is a pattern I made. I don't know if you have noticed, but it is basically a sunglass. So what's the conclusion? Are mechanical keyboards actually worth it? For me, it is, to a certain level of price point. At the end of the day, it doesn't make you a better coder or enhance your essay writing or some sort of script. It's a thing of self-satisfaction. For a person like me who spends most of their day in front of a computer, it is actually worth it to spend a couple of bucks extra for a better typing experience. Obviously, it's up to you whether you want to spend on a good keyboard or not. I am definitely not forcing you to buy this one. If you feel like you need this or some another keyboard, go for it. I will put a link to this keyboard down below in the description. I guess that sums up this video. Let me know in the comments if you have any keyboard recommendations, and be honest, would you buy a mechanical keyboard?
My life we go. How much money in the bag, then you can't carry that shit. It's like 4-5 kilos. What Jack said, dark hair bad bitch with me, she look like she go. Laid on me just like I'm Ichigo, turn to a hollow. The enemy singing out C notes. In fear they singing like CeeLo.